Stances, you feel the rivalry.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Pedro Neto is a real footballing thoroughbred, Peter, and I'm a huge fan of his direct style. There's a genuine intensity and aggression in everything he does, but that doesn't seem to diminish his creative output at all. He goes for it every time.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Timber.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Saka. Trossard. Out to the left it goes. Cucurella gets it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gabriel.
Timber.
Arsenal, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. And he's found a way past. Carabao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's cut it out. Gabriel. Rice. Moved on forwards. And it's Timber. That's tidy. That is good strength. Garnacho does well to get it back. Timber. Great defending, strong and determined. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
James crosses, and the keeper beats it away. Fernandez, laid out towards the right wing. And here's Neto. That's really well manoeuvred. Calafiori. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries to get it clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Fernandez clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Now it's João Pedro. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Trossard chasing after it. Carabao cuts it out. Trossard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Proves too strong. Now, who's going to be first to this? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Caicedo. Zubimendi. Saliba shifted upfield. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Saka. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's been played through. Trossard. Trossard! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Arsenal, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Merino. Saka, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
James, now here's the delivery. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gabriel. Zubimendi. And it's played forward. That's a little off target. And it's Palmer. Fernandes. Palmer. Oh, shooting chance! And the shot's on here.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's onside. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Still just a single goal between the sides. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. João Pedro. Palmer. Caicedo. So Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Played back in. Cucurella. Palmer.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
James, aim forwards. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Fernandes wins the duel this time. Colwill played out to the left flank. Rice. Trossard. Spread out to the left. Lewis Skelly. He whips in across. But there's going to be another change here. Palmer clears it away. Ball's gone out of play. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Fernandez. James. Fernandez. Caicedo. And here's Palmer. There's the shot! Sticks it away! They are right back in business. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Saliba, gently done. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
João Pedro, out to the right. And can he finish it? No, not quite. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Merino, Gabriel, Madueke.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Probing pass. Arsenal making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of...
There's the shot! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it...